All right. Okay. Welcome to yoga. We're going to have a stretchy class today. We're going to have a core focus, but we're going to start standing. It's never been done. I mean, it has, but not often. We're going to start standing up. I want you to, before we start doing any kind of breathing, I want you just to rock over your feet. So we've got a nice even stance. You feel pretty comfortable in this stance because we have been here before. Just roll over the toes, come to the backs of the foot, the heel of the foot. And I want you just to pay attention of where your body is in space. So thinking about what is moving, thinking about the movement through the core, thinking about where your shoulders are in relation to your hips. And then I want you to, if you feel comfortable enough to, just close the eyes and just limit the movement as you rock between heel and toes. And then just start to bring it back to the point where you are spreading your weight equally across the foot. And then that is going to be your standing position. Okay, so we're coming to be still on the mat. I want you to think now about the placement of the foot. So our feet should be carrying our weight nice and equally from toes to heel, thinking about those 4 points of contact between the mat and your foot. And then we're going to take a moment to take a hand to chest, hand to tummy. I want you to grow tall through the crown of the head. Draw the core in. Think about the belly button coming in towards the spine and then down. You are secure through the core. Take a moment just to pay attention to the quads. If the kneecaps are lifting, see if you can just release. Maybe the glutes are squeezing. See if you can just release. You'll take a moment to focus in on the shoulders. Bring them back and down the body. Hand to chest, hand to tummy. And we're going to start with some even breathing. If you need to open your eyes for balance, you can. Of course you can. If you don't want to, keep them closed. Just dip the chin slightly towards the chest to just lengthen the neck. Keep growing tall through the crown of the head. And we'll take some even breathing. If my pattern is different to yours, you do your own thing. Let's begin. Let's take an inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breath is returning to its usual pattern. Keep thinking about lengthening the spine, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Use this moment of peace to set yourself an intention for today's practice. When you're ready, we're going to take that right hand down by the side of us. The left arm is going to lift up. We're going to stretch those fingertips towards the ceiling. Take the gaze up too. Lengthen through the throat. And then take that right hand down. Left hand is going to come over the top. I want you to think about lifting up and then over. Okay. We're going to imagine a giant beach ball in our side. We want to secure it from the side. If we start to drop forward, we're going to correct and bring ourselves up and over. The gaze is towards the ceiling if that feels good, or anywhere else if it doesn't. So let's come back up. Left hand's going to come down. I'm going to lift the right arm up, reaching fingertips towards the ceiling. Take the gaze there too. Push the hips to the right, bring that right arm all the way over, left hand comes down. Imagine that beach ball has shifted to the left-hand side. We're going to secure it there. Gazing wherever feels good, maybe to the ceiling, maybe not. Coming all the way back up. We're going to bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Spread those fingers. Find the webbing between the fingers, getting that stretch. Gaze up, open through the throat. We're going to lift the chest a little bit more and take a tiniest little back bend here. This is about lifting the chest as opposed to going back. Maybe the eyes move just a few centimeters towards the back of the room to encourage the body to lift a little bit more, squeezing the glutes, the hips come forward a little bit more. Tiny movements. Come back to center. From here, we're going to take a forward fold, but we're going to do it carefully. From here, take the hands to the back of the head. We're going to take the chin to the chest, elbows to ears, and we are slowly rolling down the spine. Take a soft bend through the knees, protect the back. We come down. Once we get down, we're going to release the hands to the mat. Finding that weight through the tips of the fingers. Take a moment just to rock between the balls of the feet and the heels of the feet. And then allowing those legs to begin to straighten, just a soft bend still. Slowly coming all the way up, stacking each vertebrae. Slowly does it. Arms come high to the ceiling, reaching up, spread through the fingers. Let's go again. We're going to lift the chest, lift the chin, find as much space through the front body that you have. Spread through those fingers and then take a little back bend, tiniest movement, moving the gaze about, 3 centimeters backwards. Okay, we're lifting, lifting, lifting. And then from here, we take the gaze forward. We're going to take the hands to the back of the head, elbows to ears, chin to chest. We're going to roll down the spine. Taking your time here. Release the hands to the mat. Take the weight through the fingertips for a moment to give you some stability. And then move ball of the feet to the heels of the feet. And then slowly, carefully stacking each vertebrae, coming all the way back up. Lovely. All right then. That wasn't a bad start, was it? Let's come to the top of our mat. From here, we're going to take a large step back with that right foot. That left leg is going to be leading. We're going to take a little bend into that front knee. Knee is over the top of the ankles, and we're just going to push back with that back heel. Just slowly beginning to warm up through the backs of the legs. Bring the arms up to the ceiling. Bring the hands down in front of you, elbows close together. We're going to open the palms to the face and then open the gap between the hands. Just allowing those shoulders to be away from the ears, finding that spread across the shoulders, finding that lovely stretch as we begin to lift the elbows a little bit higher. Use that core to help support you. Bring the hands back to the hips, take a step forward, right foot comes to the top of your mat, joins your left. Nice. All right. Take the hands to the ceiling, lift up, lift the chin, find some space. From here, beginning to take a forward fold, but carefully soft bend into the knees, take a hinge from the hips, send the bottom back, bringing chest down towards the thighs, hands come down towards the floor. Take a moment here to take the weight through the fingertips and move across the feet from the toes to the heels. Beginning to lengthen through the backs of the legs. Take a moment in your forward fold.
If you need to soften the knees, then do. If we can just sit with the breath, using the inhales and exhales to lengthen through the backs of the legs, releasing into the lower back. Use the inhale to just come up a little bit. And then the exhale, maybe you've got a little bit more space to move in towards. Keep moving bottom back towards the back of the room, chest coming in towards the thighs, crown of the head reaching down towards the feet. Take a soft bend in the knees. We're going to come up, stacking each vertebrae as we come. Taking your time here, there is no rush. Bring the arms high above the head, reach up out of the waist, spread through the fingertips. And then this time round, our right foot is staying at the front of our mat. Keep those hands lifted, take the gaze forward so that we've got a point of reference. We're going to take a large step back with that left foot. And we're coming into a high lunge on the side. Nice bend through that front knee. If you need to widen the stance a little bit, then do. Push that back heel down. Draw the belly in, keeping those ribs in. And rolling those pinky fingers in towards one another. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And if you're happy to lift the gaze now, then you can. Okay, hands are going to come to hips, gaze to center. We get stable, more of a point of note for myself. Bring that left foot up to join the right foot at the top of the mat. All right. From here, take the arms high. Take that right hand down by the side of you. Push the hips over to the left hand side. Come into a side bend. Taking the gaze wherever feels good for you. And then switch out. We're going to take that left hand down. The right arm is going to lift. Move the hips over to the right hand side. Taking the gaze wherever feels good. Keep pushing those hips to the right. Imagine that beach ball being supported by the ribs on that left side. And then coming all the way back up. All right, let's take a forward fold as we lift the arms high. We're going to take a hinge from the hips, send the bottom back, bring the chest down towards the thighs. Pedal out the heels one at a time. Wiggle through the bottom. Use this opportunity to really release through the lower back. Okay, from here, take a moment, take a forward fold, chest towards the thighs, lengthening the backs of the legs, hands to shins. Take a half lift. Open that the front of the body. So thinking about those shoulders being back and down, nice openness through the collarbone. Gazing at the top of the mat, lengthen through the neck, crown of the head reaches towards the front wall, and the sit bones moving back towards the back wall. Your back is poker straight. You are feeling like you could be used as a table. You wouldn't want to do that though. Take another forward fold here. From here, let's take that right leg back. We're going to open those hips out as we come up. We're going to open the hips out to the right hand side, finding your warrior two. Opening those hands to opposite walls. Reaching forward, reaching back. I want you to think about this, the tailbone being tucked under, openness through the front body, that left knee opening. So it's not flopping in. We want to make sure that we are actively working through the glutes. I'm going to hang out here because we are strong. We're going to reach the hands forward. Take the elbow to the left thigh and then bring that right arm all the way over. Take the gaze wherever feels good, maybe towards the ceiling. Keep pushing that pinky edge side of that right foot down into the mat.
Okay. From here, we're going to open out, come back into your warrior two. Nice strong arms. Reach that left hand forward, right hand drops to the back thigh. Turn the palm of that left hand over and then come all the way back. Lift high, find space through the front body, and then begin to come into your reverse warrior. That right hand resting comfortably on the back of that thigh, but we're reaching and lifting through the front body. Okay, a little bit of strength work now as we come back to our warrior two. We're going to straighten through that left leg, keep a soft bend. We don't want to lock out. We're going to take that left hand down, right arm is going to lift. If this is a lot and you are finding that holding your weight up through that top hand is a challenge, use a block to come down to on that left hand to give you a little bit of stability. Keep lifting, lots and lots of work here through the obliques. And then all the way back, bend into the front knee, warrior two. Okay, we're going to take the hands down, windmill those hands down. We're going to take that left foot back to join the right in a plank pose. Take a moment here to feel strong. If you want to come to the knees, you can. If not, stick with lifting those knees. Push those heels back. Think about the backs of the knees lifting towards the ceiling. Glutes are switched on. We're drawing that core in, and then imagine the belly button reaching towards the top of the mat. Hands push down. We are strong across the shoulders. Gazing between the hands. Okay. Hinge at the hips and then bring that right foot through the hands. We're going to come into our warrior two on the other side. So open the hips out to the right. Left foot pushes down into the mat, nice and strong through that anchor point in that pinky finger, toe. Bend into that right knee. Okay, we're going to open those hands out, arms come out, reaching forward, reaching back. Tuck that tailbone under. Hanging out here, take a gaze over those right fingertips. Okay, reach those hands forward. Take that right elbow to the right thigh, and then that left arm reaches all the way over. Keep that front bend in the knee. Keep that tailbone tucked under. Strong anchor point through that pinky toe on the left side. Gazing wherever feels good. Breathing. Let's not hold our breath. And then coming all the way back out, find your warrior two again. Feeling strong, hanging out here. Reaching forward, turn the palm of that right hand up, drop the back hand, and then bring that right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. We want to keep that front bend through the knee, lifting hand to ceiling, open that front body nice and high, and then begin to come into your reverse warrior. There should be almost no weight through that left hand. It's all about lifting up, finding the strength to lift through that front hand. Check you're not rolling that back ankle in, still pushing through the pinky edge side of that left foot. And then let's come back out to our warrior two. A little bit of strength here as we straighten through that right leg. We're going to then take the right fingertips towards the mat and lift the left hand towards the ceiling. We want to think we're squidged between two panes of glass. So if your bottom is sticking out, I want you to come up with that left hand to find space and then bring the bottom under. Taking a gaze up to the ceiling or straight ahead. And then finding your way back to your warrior two. Take that bend into the front knee. Finish off strong. Give yourself a smile. All right, we're going to take the hands down to the mat. We're going to take that right foot back to join the left. We're going to hang out in plank pose for a moment because we want to be strong. Heels are pushing back. Those glutes are strong. Belly button reaching towards the top of the mat, the gaze between the hands, and then push the hands down into the mat to find that separation through the shoulders. Okay. From here, we're going to take that right foot through the hands. We're going to take the right hand to the ceiling. Come into a twist here as you're bringing the ribs around. Again, it's all about finding space through the front body, lifting the belly button towards that top corner of the right side of the room. And then maybe that right hand comes all the way round to touch the top of the right thigh. Okay, let's come all the way back. Plant that right hand down. We're going to bring the right foot back, come back into your plank. You've been here before. You know you're strong. Always an option to come to the knees if you would like to. Okay, this time round, the right foot is going to come through the hands. No, that's not right. The left foot is going to come through the hands. just playing with you. Left hand comes to the ceiling, ribs come round, chest comes round. Keep pushing back with that back heel. Keep thinking about the back of that right leg lifting to the ceiling so that we're nice and strong through that back leg. If you find that we're kind of dipped through the knee, we want to just create a little bit more strength through there. If this is too much, you can drop to the back knee if you want to and untuck those toes. All right, left hand is going to come down, left foot is going to come back. You're going to hang out in your plank pose because you've been here before. Okay, from here, hinge at the hips, chest to thighs, find a down dog. Pedal those heels out, wiggle through the bottom. Don't rush here. This is your first downward facing dog. Really take your time to feel into the body. Maybe one side feels better than the other. Maybe one side feels tighter. Paying attention to it every time you come to your mat, focusing in on that area, paying it some attention. It's going to be really helpful for you to live in a balanced body. When you're ready, we're going to take the right leg high, three-legged dog, left heels anchoring down. Let's open the hips to the right and bring that right foot in towards the bottom. Squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward. As we come into a little bit of core work, right knee high on that right elbow, to the left side, to the right side, three-legged dog. Two more. Right knee, right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, and three-legged dog. Last one. Right knee, right elbow, left, right, and three-legged dog. Take the right foot down. We're going to take the knees down as wide as the mat. Sink yourself down into a wide-legged child's pose. Bring the chest down. Bring the forehead down. Spider up the fingertips if you've got space. Okay,
You're going to walk those hands over to the right hand side. Left hand can place on top of the right, and then just dip into that left shoulder. Walking the hands through center and then over to the left. Take that right hand, place it on the left and dip through that right shoulder. Hands back through center. Come back. We're going to tuck the toes, bring the knees underneath us, hover in our hovered table. Taking a moment to feel strong through the shoulders. Knees are hovering, belly engaged. I say belly engaged, that sounds terrible. Core engaged, bring the belly in. And then chest to thighs, sit back into the heels, allow the stretch on the underside of the feet. Through the Achilles, push the hands down into the mat. And then lifting the bottom. Pedal the heels out. Downward facing dog. And then from here, our left leg's going to lift. Finding your three-legged dog. Open those hips to the left. Drop that left foot towards the bottom. Squeeze the glutes as the hips move forward. And then a bit of core as we bring that left knee to the left elbow, over to the right, to the left, and away. Two more, left knee, left elbow, right, left, and away. And then last one, left to the right, to the left, and away. Left foot comes down. Pedal those heels out. We're going to take a step hop or a jump to the top of the mat. Taking a forward fold here, chest to thighs, thinking about sending those sit bones up towards the ceiling. Lengthening crown of the head towards the floor. And then hands to shins. We're going to take a half lift here, sending bottom back towards the back of the room, reaching crown of the head forward, shoulders away from the ears. And then take that forward fold. Take a soft bend through the knees. We're going to come up all the way up to standing. And have a little play around in a tree pose, because that's always fun. That right leg is going to be your standing leg to begin with. So anchor down from those four corners of the foot. Just playing around with the balance to start with as a rock forward and backwards until you find that place where you're happy to spread that weight. And then from here, up to you where we go to. We can go to the heel or the sole of the foot into the ankle. We want to avoid the joints, so either in towards the ankle, or we want to come up towards the shin, or we come up higher above the knee. We want our hips to be forward facing. It's really important here. Your thigh or your calf and your foot are working together. So you're pushing them together to give you that stability. We want to open that left foot, left knee out towards that left side. Keep growing tall. Once you're here, you're going to take those arms out as cactus arms and then draw those shoulder blades together, spread through the fingers. It's nice and strong through the core to keep you stable. Inner thigh pushing to foot, foot pushing to inner thigh, or wherever you're at.
Dip the chin slightly to chest, lengthen through the crown of the head. From here, we're going to bring the arms in front of us, come into eagle arms, right elbow underneath left, and then draw those elbows towards and down. Just finding that stretch across the shoulders. Releasing the hands, coming back into your cactus. Can we take that right elbow down, left elbow lifts? Keep breathing. Back to center, left elbow down, right elbow lifts. And to center. Okay, hands to hips. Let's get rid of that left leg. Come out the way you came in. Have a bit of a movement, a wobble. All right. And then that left foot now is going to be your standing leg. Again, take a moment to find that stability. It will pay off. So just moving across the foot, finding that place you're happy to rest in. Once we're there, try and balance out. If you went to thigh on the other one, we do it on the same leg. If that's not available to you, that's okay too. Finding your tree pose, wherever that is. Again, foot and leg working together. Opening that knee out, find that nice openness through the hip. Hips are forward facing. If you're finding that you're wonky and closing off, then find an alternative that works for you. All right. We're growing tall through the crown of the head. We are a tree after all. We're going to bring those arms out as cactus arms one more time. Bring those elbows to the back of the room. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Take the gaze forward, chin to chest, ever so slightly, lengthening through the neck. Spread through the fingertips. Okay, from here, let's bring those elbows together. And then this time round, we're taking left arm underneath right. Bring the hands together and then draw those elbows towards the front wall and away from you. If this is really tight for you, maybe your shoulders are super tight, just take opposite shoulders. I want to find that stretch across the shoulders. Keep pushing that foot to the thigh or to the calf. Okay, we're going to open out, come back to your cactus arms. With control, spread through those fingers, elbows to the back of the room. And then from here, we're going to see if we can just take that left elbow down, right elbow is going to lift. Oh, find the wobble there. Okay, back to center. Keep focusing on something that's not moving. Right elbow is going to come down, left elbow is going to lift. This is most definitely my more challenging side. And then back up to center. Release the arms, release the foot the same way you came in, with dignity and finesse. And then shake the body out. Have a little bit of a wiggle through. Okay. From here, we're going to take the arms nice and high. Sitting up, bringing those hands high, spread through those fingers. Lifting the gaze, lengthen through the front body as you take a tiny back bend here. Lifting, squeezing the glutes, pushing the hips forward. And then we come back to center, take that forward fold. Hinge from the hips, send the bottom back. As we do, we're going to bring the chest towards the thighs. Using the hands as a bit of security, pedal those heels out one at a time. Turns out my hamstrings must have shrunk, so I'm going to use a block to bring the floor up to me. Wiggle through the bottom as you lift heel after heel. Okay.
When you're ready, we're going to come, just take a step back with that left foot. We're going to walk the hands round to the long edge of the mat, and then we're going to sink down into a squat. So taking the bottom down, really think here about the props that you use to make things just feel a little bit more comfortable. So we're going to come down into a squat. We want to be able to put the soles of the feet on the floor so that we're balanced. But if we can't do that, that's okay, because we can pop a block underneath to give us that stability. We also want as long a spine as we can get. So if we're finding that we're really hunched over, then sit on a block. I promise you it will give you the length in the spine that you need. So really think about playing around with the props to help you out. I want you to think about the sit bones, or the tailbone, sorry, anchoring down towards the mat. So really getting that length through the spine. We're going to gaze forward and then tip that chin just ever so slightly to the chest to lengthen that spine just a little bit more. Crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. Use the hands to press together so that the elbows move into the inner thighs, and we can really find space through the hips. And then slowly, carefully, if you're comfortable enough to, you can just pop your bottom back, obviously removing any props that might be in the way. And then once you're down, we're going to make our way down towards the mat where we can take a rest, which sounds quite lovely. Sit yourself nice and tall. Let's find ourselves in a boat pose, because we can't go and rest until we've done a little bit of core. So sit up tall. We're going to lift those shins. We're going to take the hands alongside the shins. Bring the chest to the thighs. We're going to start off with just some twists. Take that left hand, take both hands to the left and then over to the right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet come down, give yourself a hug together. Use the pressure through the shins and the forearms to give you a nice round into the spine. Take the gaze down, maybe a slight wobble from side to side. And then let's reset. We're going to take our shins back up. We're going to take the hands alongside the shins, bring the chest to the thighs. This time round, extend the right leg, bring it back in and switch it out for the left. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit in your boat, keep that chest moving towards your thighs, and then we're going to open out towards our dish. My dish is terrible, so don't follow me. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I hope you're smiling still. And 1. Okay, feet come down. Give yourself a hug together. Move through whatever you need to feel a little bit more comfortable. Whether it is that you're down on your mat already, whether it is you are doing a rock from side to side, whatever you need to do it. Okay. And then when you're ready, take yourself down to your mat, resetting the body. Options here for windscreen wiper legs from side to side, if that feels good. I don't know, whatever's going to feel good for you. Listen to your body and honor it. Okay. And then once you're ready, and only once you're ready, take a moment just to extend those legs away from you. Start to take some time to breathe into the mat, find heaviness in your position, relaxation. And I want you to focus in on your intention from class today. I want you to think about the meaning of it.
visualizing it in your mind's eye. And if you don't have one, I'd like you to focus in on gratitude. Taking time to sit with a thought or a feeling or a visualization, and sitting and breathing with it. Inhale the feeling of gratitude and exhale. Take that releasing breath. Inhale deeply, fill the lungs, fill the belly, feeling of gratitude. And when you're ready, release through the mouth in one big releasing breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Finding calm in the moment, heaviness in the relaxation, happiness in the gratitude. And breathe in, we breathe out. Noticing the relaxation through the body, the heaviness of the legs against the mat, the hips, the back, the shoulders, the fingertips curled in, the relaxation through the jaw, the teeth slightly parted and the tongue rolled back ever so slightly. And we simply hold that feeling of gratitude or your intention there in your mind's eye to observe. When you're ready, we're going to start to awaken the body, wiggling those fingers and those toes, gradually starting to move, knowing there's no time pressure, just being kind to your body through movement. And when you're ready, and there is no rush, you can slowly and safely make your way back up to a seated position, and I will be there.